Live from Thornbury Creek at Oneida, this is Locker Room with Local 5 Sports Director Bert Griffin. Now your host, Bert Griffin.
The Packers battled in Brazil but came up short in the season opener. And even though there isn't much to love about Jordan's injury, QB1 will return sooner than later, as Green Bay gets set to take on the Colts come Sunday at Lambeau Field. Get ready for another edition of Locker Room. Good evening and welcome to another edition of Locker Room right here at Thornbury Creek at Oneida Golf Course. The Packers have some work to do after losing to the Eagles in that season opener down in Sao Paulo, Brazil on Friday night as the Colts come to Titletown for the home opener come Sunday. We'll talk more about that with Packers defensive back Zane Anderson in a moment. But first, let's hear it for my co-host, who also knows a thing or two about playing defensive back in the green and gold, former Super Bowl champion, 9-year veteran with the team, Jarrett Bush, everybody.
Yeah.
How you doing, bud?
Doing good, man. Fantastic. You got a great crowd here today.
I know, right?
Yeah.
This is our new home for the rest of the year moving forward, and almost every Tuesday night up until November, and then the schedule gets a little crazy with Thursday night games and Monday night and then Sunday. So we'll let you know down the road. But what surprised you the most? We'll talk about Jordan Love's injury in a moment.
Yeah.
Did you lose the first one, it's on the road, and you lose your star quarterback that you just gave $220 million to. However, I think Matt LaFleur pretty much let everybody know, look, we're not even going to put him on IR. Yeah. It's an injury, but it's not something that shouldn't be very a big deal down the road.
Jordan Love is still young. I definitely feel that he's still an adolescent in the sense of his age and growth as well. Like I say, young kid. And I look forward to seeing him back on the field hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah. Look, were you impressed, surprised, the outcome, the score? We knew Philly is a good team. We knew Jalen Hurts can beat you with his arm and his feet, more so running, and he can, at the goal, we see him get short yardage. Yep. But as a whole, they just seemed to have a little more punch to them, didn't they? Yeah,
definitely. And Philadelphia, I think Nick Sirianni did a great job of implementing a plan, which I think he always does. I would like to see them, once they get in the red zone, Burke, to punch it through the end zone. Right. I think there's plenty of opportunities. I think there was definitely a ton of real estate to be able to work their magic and to get people into the position to score. That's just one thing I saw, as well as the footing. I definitely feel like the footing, it could be microscopic, but I feel like those small things could have led to more production on the offensive side of the ball.
Did you like what you saw out of Jeff Hafley's 4-3 defense? And I say that because you won a Super Bowl with Dom Capers, who ran a lot of zone blitzes out of a 3-4.
Yeah, no, great question, Burke. I definitely, just watching the film, I definitely love the fact that anytime that Jalen Hurts had the ball, there was somebody barreling, staring at him, or he was hit and he was on the ground at some point, letting the quarterback know, like, hey, you're going to have to get this ball out sooner than later. Right. And if you're going to use your legs, we're going to hit you. And I love that, the fact, because that makes the defensive backs play a little bit more aggressive, play on the forefront, as well as just setting the tone as the defense. You know, letting them know that, hey, this is going to be a long night.
All right. You know what time it is, right?
I don't know, Bert. What time is it?
It is time now for our pivotal performance, powered by IBEW Local 158. As a rookie, Jaden Reed led the Packers with 64 catches and 8 touchdowns, and the start of his sophomore campaign did not disappoint. Reed ending up with 4 catches for 138 yards with a 70-yard TD. He also ripped off that 33-yarder on the ground for another score. Jaden Reed with our pivotal performance, powered by IBEW Local 158. This kid is good.
He is.
That one catch, too, down the side. I mean, at the very end, that final drive, falling out of bounds, that was amazing.
This kid, I think, doesn't get enough recognition. I think he kind of gets overshadowed by Christian Watson and Romeo Dobbs. But then when he gets the ball, Burke, I mean, he's a playmaker, man. And he runs through tackles, too. Everybody thinks that he's undersized. I'm not sure how much he weighs, but he runs where he weighs more than 200 pounds. But I think he's probably sitting around maybe like 193, 195 or so. But he runs like a running back, and that's why you see that fly sweep.
He reminds me of a little bit stronger Randall Cobb.
Yeah.
Love your boy
Yeah,
Randall. I'm
for
just
sure.
saying that
Yeah.
he just is a little bit stronger.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure if he can play quarterback like
No,
that.
probably not.
Yeah.
All right, you know one guy who can play quarterback probably? Well, he was a running back, linebacker, but now he's a defensive back. That is our special guest tonight. Packers defensive back Zane Anderson is in the house. Don't go anywhere, everybody. All right. Welcome back to Thornberry Creek at Oneida. We're at the golf course all year long for Locker Room. My co-host tonight is Jared Bush. Let's hear it again. Big round of applause for Zane Anderson, Packers defensive back, joining us tonight. How you doing, bud?
Good, man.
Thanks
How
for
you guys
stopping
doing?
out.
Good.
Let's just talk first about the Sao Paulo, Brazil experience. Now, different from when some of the road trips that these guys have been on, you didn't have a whole lot of time to go see a lot of things, whether like London was a little bit different, but from your player's perspective, what was it like?
Yeah, I think it was a unique opportunity. I don't think many people can say they can do something like that, you know, and I think as a team we felt that, and there was a lot of excursions and stuff. It took 2 hours to get to the stadium.
Right.
We weren't able to leave the hotel to experience Brazil, but overall it was an amazing experience. The fans, they really embraced us, whether they were cheering for us or the Eagles. It was a super cool experience.
So, being in Brazil, you said that you couldn't leave the hotel, but were you able to have certain food delivered to the hotel?
See, I was trying to. I don't think they have DoorDash there. I don't know if they have Uber.
Oh, interesting.
But
Okay.
the food they put on the hotel was phenomenal.
Okay.
It was great. They loved their cheese. They had their Italian food was great. They had a lot of pasta. We got a little bit of the Brazilian bread and some things, so we got to experience a little taste of it.
Well, I traveled to Tokyo in '98 when they did the All-American Bowl, and that was the same thing. They played the Chiefs. We landed 2 hours away after a 15-hour flight, and then we had to drive 2 hours into the city. So do you think legs, I mean, it affected both teams in some way, shape, or form. You get a little jet lag, things are different, but were there guys that were actually tired, or was it just another day? You traveled, it was longer than going to New York or LA, but it was just another day, or how was it?
Yeah, I think, like you said, both teams had to do it. And so it really was just kind of embracing what it is. And that 2 hour bus drive isn't ideal right before a game, but it is what it is. And so I don't think it affected too much. The flight was tough on the way back and the way there.
Right.
But I don't think it was too big of an effect.
You know a little bit about Brazil?
Yeah, I do. So I think it's phenomenal. Did you guys get a chance to immerse, or did they even bring the music to you guys? Was there anything that they brought to you in the hotel to allow you guys, because you guys couldn't leave the hotel? Was there anything? I don't know.
Not really. I didn't feel like we really got immersed into it until the game. You know, once they started playing their music, singing their national anthem and stuff, it was like, dang, all right, we're in Brazil. It's cool.
Yeah.
Driving through, going to practice and stuff, seeing how they live and it was a cool experience. It's different. It's extremely different from here.
The facilities that you guys practiced in.
Yeah.
Was it the stadium that you guys played in, or was it another facility?
It was another facility.
Okay.
It was their professional soccer team there, and they did a great job. The field was great. Their whole soccer team was watching us practice and stuff. But it was cool.
Very passionate about the soccer down there.
Oh my gosh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, and look, Packer fans are passionate about their green and gold. For you, being here, being back, and now being on the 53, what has your Packer experience been like over the past couple of years?
Yeah, it's been awesome, man. I say this to everybody I know, that the fans here are unlike anywhere else. You know, when we lost to San Fran last year, showing up to 150 people at the airport at 4 in the morning was crazy. But that just goes to show the Packer fan base. That's how they rock, and so it's been a blessing to be a part of it, man.
Well, and I will say this too, making it and actually contributing. You played in, I believe, 10 games last year, had a handful of tackles. Do you expect a little more playing time this year, or is it just kind of see what happens with, I mean, injuries are a factor always in the NFL at every single position. But I mean, you've got some experience. You've won a Super Bowl ring with the Kansas City Chiefs. Is there anybody else on the team that has one? I don't think so.
I don't know.
So you've got a little experience under your belt, and that's got to help, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Being able to have that experience with them and being able to come here to a fan base and to a system where they win Super Bowls, and it's apparent every day you walk into the building. it's been super cool. And like you said, I'm just embracing my role, man. I love special teams. That's where I'm at now, and I'm gonna fulfill it to the best of my ability. So.
Yeah. So one thing I don't think you know about me, but that's how I made my name. It was on the special teams. All right, and I was running down there with my hair on fire until I got a shot on defense, and then I became a rotational player. But that's something that you got to do. But what's the mantra? What's the culture like in the special teams? Because for me, that was the cool squad.
Yeah.
Before they changed the rule, I don't know if you know
Yeah,
those,
right.
but we would dance before the kickoff until they ruled it. They were like, "Hey guys, you can't do it." What's the mantra that you guys are talking about in special teams?
Yeah, that energy has to be there. I think it's a time of the game where you can change the momentum of the game, and I think we realize that, and we need to embrace that. And so, yeah, it's an important role, man.
Sure.
And I know that, and so it's exciting. I love what I do, and the opportunity I'm able to do every week.
Yeah.
Don't let this guy sell himself short here.
I know.
He got to pick in the Super Bowl, all
Sure.
right?
I saw.
Like, he says he wasn't just a special teamer,
Right.
which I'll bring that up real quick before we talk about a couple other things. Kickoffs and kickoff return, which is more difficult, annoying, satisfying? How do you guys look at that? Because it's a totally different game.
Yeah, it's changed a lot. You know, last year and years prior, if you're on the opposite side of the field running down on kickoff, you can make a lot of plays. Where this time, it hits so fast, these returns, and so it's everyone's adjusting. It's something new's happening every week, and so being able to watch what other teams are doing and learn from other guys, it's been cool. I think the more kicks that they bring out, I think, you know, as a special teamer, you like that because it's more opportunities. And same for our kickoff return. You know, we've got Keyshawn Nixon, who's one of the best returners in the league.
Right.
And so being able to try to put him into position to make plays is also important.
Well, and look, I mentioned earlier, running back, linebacker, now a defensive back. Usually it's kind of the other way around. Defensive backs in college might turn into linebackers if they're not fast enough. But what is it, the 4.4 40-yard dash that you ran that made you go, you know, I might try this defensive back thing? And because in high school, I mean, you were the man, like, between the tackles running the football and tackling guys at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think, I don't know if it was through college recruiting and stuff, being able to kind of see how they envisioned me, and that was the best position for me to make it to the NFL was defensive back. I don't know if I was fast enough and big enough to play running back, but
I don't know, you look pretty fast there.
yeah, it was kind of a decision I made early to become a defensive back, but
Put your foot in the ground and go, young man.
yeah.
Look at that. Look at those wheels.
Separate like that in long distance. That's impressive. I'm a track guy, and then you're going to finish through the tape. That was nice. I like it. Finish through the tape. That's what I tell my track
Well,
athletes.
and Badger fans, don't be mad at him. We're going to show the highlight. It was from a couple of years ago. Zane against Wisconsin. And well, tie ball game with BYU. And look at this. Picks it off, goes down the sidelines, and, well, he didn't take it to the house in that one. You remember that game pretty
Absolutely.
well? Was it your first time ever in Wisconsin?
Yeah, it was. Wisconsin was ranked pretty high that year. I don't know if they were number 6 or whatever. We were the underdog.
Jumped the rope.
Yeah.
And we got beat. We recovered. But yeah, that came down to field goals. An exciting game.
Yep. All right, when we come back, we'll have plenty more on Locker Room with Packers defensive back Zane Anderson. We'll break down those Colts and more coming up after the break. Welcome back to Thornberry Creek at Oneida. We're at the golf course all year long. Our special guest tonight is Packers defensive back Zane Anderson. The Colts coming for the home opener. They're going to be just as hungry to get that first win. You're a defensive guy. Jonathan Taylor, job number 1, stop him first.
Yeah, super explosive runner. He can change the field in a second, and so we're going to need to tame him down. And they've got an explosive passing game as well that they showed last week, and so yeah, we've got a good test for us, but we got our guys ready.
3 turnovers in that last game. Hopefully, pick Anthony Richardson off a couple times.
Absolutely.
That would be the way to go. All right, each week we go in the zone with Cameron Rezaire, and it's presented by Oneida Nation.
Here with Packers running back Emmanuel Wilson. Emmanuel, last year when you made the roster, it was probably an exciting moment, but to do it this season, make the 53, can you even put it into words?
I'm just grateful, to be in the position I'm in. Putting a lot of work over the off season, and I'm glad to be on the team.
You've kind of been coined like the guy of the preseason. Last year you led all the NFL in yards. This season, second in the NFL in yards. What did you do this offseason to prep yourself for that level of consistency to come back and do the same thing?
Before we went off on break, for the off season, Coach Ben Sermons told me to just, work on my lateral quickness, just work on improving and, just work on my speed. So I did that all off season. And then my trainer just pushed me with the extra stuff, like doing like Pilates and all that stuff. So my trainer, I give all the credit to my trainer though, so yeah.
You ever think you'd be doing Pilates or yoga or anything like that?
No, I did yoga in college back in my freshman year and sophomore year. But other than that, nah, I never thought I'd do Pilates. But he told me to get into it, so that's what I did.
Is it something that you'd recommend?
Yeah, I do. I see Kenny Clark do it a lot too. I best believe, I believe that it'll work out for a lot of people though.
Did you do anything fun this off season to kind of get your mind off of football?
Yeah, I spent time with my son. I miss him a lot. I was also like in Miami with CV and everything, so I just spent time with family and everything just to take my mind off football. Then when April came back around, I was locked in.
Last one for you. You lose Aaron Jones, but you bring Josh Jacobs in the room. What's the benefit of having a veteran, even though you lost one, to bring a guy in that knows the ropes in this league?
Just pick their brains on, like last year, picking Aaron brains on what he be saying out there, even with Josh. Josh talk about a lot of business stuff outside of football, so I be trying to pick his brain on that as well. But just learning from them guys is tremendous, and I like learning from them. So really, it's just a blessing, I can say. Just to, pick their brains on how they, take care of their bodies, how they play, and what they focus on.
All righty, thank you, fellas. From one undrafted free agent to two. Is that a motivation, like after draft weekend for guys like you and guys like him, when you're like, you know what, nobody even took me in the 7th round, I'm going to go prove everybody wrong? Is that how you guys felt about it?
For sure, Bert. For sure. I definitely wore a chip on my shoulder. At the same time, when I went to training camp, repetitions were scarce.
Yeah.
I mean, you get 1 repetition, 2 repetitions, another practice, and then you had the honor to carry some of the veterans' pads. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't think you were going there with that, but all right.
Well, that's part of it, right?
Yeah.
Being a rookie. And so, but every chance you hit the field, you got to try to make a name for yourself and try to show the coaches that you can be trusted.
Yeah. Same for you?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like you have that chip on your shoulder throughout your whole league, because it doesn't stop. Once you're undrafted and you make it, you carry that on your shoulder, and so I'm happy it happened, man. It's how it happened, and it's been good.
Very cool. All right, but time now for our 1-minute drill, getting to know you just a little bit better. Best thing you bought with your money so far?
Probably my truck. Yeah,
truck?
the little F-150.
Well, then you answered this one. Car you drive. What are you going to listen to in that on the way home?
Depends on the mood, man. I switch between country and rap. I go back and forth. Yeah.
That seems to be the thing these days. So Jelly Roll or what?
I like Morgan Wallen, Chris Stapleton.
Okay. Biggest influence in your life?
Probably my dad.
Favorite NFL player growing up?
LaDainian Tomlinson.
If you could be a pro athlete in another sport, who would it be? Or what would it be?
Probably golf.
Golf?
Yeah.
Well, that answers this one. Yeah. Golf or fishing?
Golf.
Las Vegas or the beach?
Beach.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
And Zane, did you ever meet anyone named Zane anywhere?
Never.
Never once?
Yep.
I've met only 2 Burks in my entire life, so you've got the unique one. All right, when we come back, we will have our keys to the game and beating those Indianapolis Colts coming up after the break. Welcome back to Locker Room right here at Thornberry Creek at Oneida. We'll be at the golf course all year long. Time now for our keys to the game, brought to you by the dispensary. First and foremost on defense, where that guy plays, you've got to stop Jonathan Taylor. He is their #1 guy in the backfield. Temper expectations a little bit. Malik Willis, it's going to be likely almost 99.9% his first start in the green and gold. And look, also run the football as well. Like you guys with Josh Jacobs, get that ball moving, right? And takes the pressure off Willis.
Yeah, definitely. Jacobs, he could take the home run hit. I think Eugene Wilson is definitely a nice complementary aspect, but he has weapons too. Malik, if he wants to throw the ball, I think Matt LaFleur can dial things up.
Excited to be at Lambeau real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
Packers defensive back Zane Anderson, everybody. Thanks for watching Locker Room. We'll see you next week. So long.
Thank you for watching Locker Room.